Salve a tutti ragazzi, bentornati sul canale di Martmi91. Eccoci ancora una volta con Starfield. Andremo sempre nella ricerca nello spazio, nell'universo e oltre. Quindi continuiamo la missione dell'altra volta che ci chiedeva di raggiungere la strea su Europa. Vediamo.
Engine's ready. Orbital insertion done. Time to dance among the stars.
Andiamo su, basta.
Look who finally had the guts to show up. Looks like Adler finds so.
Joe.
Big shot. We'll see. When the waters get deep, it will swim. So, before I put you to work, let's get everything out in the open. I don't know if Adler mentioned it, and for his sake, I hope he hasn't. But you aren't about to sign up with any average pirate crew. You're signing up with the Crimson Fleet. That's if you get through this little task I have planned for you. There's a medical supply ship called the Ragana, jumping into Enceladus's orbit.
Ok,
On board that ship, you'll find a traitor named Austin Rake. I want him dead.
va bene, se lo vuoi.
It's done when Rake stops breathing.
Ok,
Head back here when you're finished. And don't keep me waiting for long.
Ava isn't joking. I hope we aren't either.
mhm.
Rake used to run with the fleet. Hell, I'm the one who vouched for him in the first place.
Andiamo male.
Back then he had a different name and a different identity. He was a damn good earner too. Brought in a ton of creds. Everything was fine until he wanted out. So he ran. And nobody, I mean nobody, runs away from the fleet.
Ah, ok.
I've been tracking Rick for months. He's making it tough, not gonna lie.
Mhm.
He changes his location and identity so often, it's costing me a small fortune just to keep tabs. But you know what? It's worth every damn cred. He's made me look like a fool in front of Delgado, and I'm gonna have his head on a pike.
Ok. Quindi controllo. Dobbiamo andare su Saturno, che figata. Quindi dobbiamo andare qua. Non me lo fa impostare però. Non capisco il perché. Spero che faccia andare lì, Eccola.
Pilot of the Regana. We are a simple transport ship heading to New Homestead. We do not want any trouble.
Allora, mettiamo...
All right. And what are your intentions with these crewmen? I do not know who you are talking about.
No?
That is Devil's choice.
Mi dispiace.
It's true. I do not know him that well. And some of what he says is suspicious. I do not know who to believe. But you would not have come all this way if you were lying.
E infatti...
Alright, I will do it. If it means saving my crew, I will do it. What? Come on, Dimitri. You can't be serious. Austin, I am sorry. I will make it quick. No, wait! What are you doing? God damn it, Dimitri, you...
Tutto molto bello.
There. It is done. Now you hold up your end of bargain and let
Ok.
us go.
Quindi adesso... alla strea dall'altra parte.
Is that your best shot? We take another grab drive.
Dai, che ci sono qua.
Tragic. Just tragic.
Sì. Cazzo, però ci sono le altre tre. Porca puttana. Sono cazzi armari.
They got the shield.
No, no, no.
Let's do this.
Ormai è una fetta. C'hai i minuti contatti. Finiamoli. Mi ha rotto il cazzo, però. Cazzo, abbiamo finito i missili.
You're dead.
Buttati sulla destra, buttati sulla destra. Stile Alonso. Dai, che noi stiamo recuperando dei missili.
I'm gonna break you open.
Ok. Però anche l'altro dovrebbe darci una mano, e che cazzo fai? Porca erba. Cazzo, ha recuperato gli scudi. Girati, girati.
Target grab drive is down.
Grande, grande, dai, fammi andare.
Enemy shield generator has
E
been
fai un'altra beccata. No, quella è nostra, è la nostra alleata.
Thanks for the help with the Cliptic. I had it under control, but it definitely went faster after you jumped into the fight.
Ma
Now
dove? Ma
tell me about the Ragana. Give me some good news, then we can go celebrate. Huh. No kidding. That'll make Delgado happy, seeing as our hands are clean. I would have preferred if you hadn't left witnesses behind, but at least you got the job done.
certo,
Anyway,
però...
You wanted into the Crimson Fleet? Well, you're in. Yep, it's that simple. Hope this business with Rakes taught you something. Because I'm about to stick my neck out and vouch for you.
Grazie, grazie
If you screw
mille,
up
thanks so
and
much.
I wind up looking like an asshole, I'm gonna send someone after you.
Non ce la farete mai.
Get used to it. Now that you know the deal, it's time to see what you signed up for. I'm gonna upload the coordinates for our headquarters in the Crick system. Spacers call it the key, the fleet calls it home. Head out there as soon as you can. Don't keep me waiting long.
I guess that makes you a pirate of the Crimson Fleet. All that's left to do now is to get yourself an eye patch and a parrot.
Ma vaffanculo, anche tu ti ci metti, Barret. Tutta la fatica che abbiamo fatto per recuperarti. Vabbè, dove dobbiamo andare adesso? Andiamo lì. Signori, quelle 3 navette sono state veramente una fatica. Ok, attracchiamo subito.
Ship is now docked. Perfect.
Comunque signori, la prima cosa che faccio è cambiarmi la navetta.
Commander Conde wants to see you. Follow me.
Ah, ok. Certo.
I had a friend on the Madonna. I hope I'll be able to see him next time we're on shore leave.
Ok, dovremmo parlare col comandante Icande. Col comandante. Ma che sto comandante? Nel cerco marinaresco si dice così.
Commander Ikande is the heart and soul.
Quante preghiere conosci?
Do you have anything to report? We intercepted your exchange with the Ragana. We're trying to confirm if the pilot really did kill Rake. But if so, what you did was uncalled for.
E perché?
I don't care how many you saved. I care that there was a casualty. We don't handle things around here by using murder as a tool. You've been hired to act like one of the fleet, but you can't get lost in a part. We still have rules that need to be followed. Understood?
Understood.
The Crimson Fleet is motivated purely by material wealth. Bloodshed is typically a side effect of getting what they want. I believe you're fully capable of avoiding the need to take a life. But if it jeopardizes the mission, we'll evaluate when the time comes.
Me lo devi dire tu a me.
Well said. Let's hope the next time your actions match the integrity of your words. Now I want to make this crystal clear. You do what you can to stay in the fleet, but there is an ethical line we cannot cross. Do something like this again.
Cazzo sì,
you're
un
out.
treno.
Permanently.
Con la linea gialla, vero? Mm?
But for now, we will continue with the briefing. Were you at least able to join the fleet? Then it worked. You're in. As distasteful as your methods were, at least you managed to complete the job. Now it's time for the next phase of the mission.
Ecco.
Our intel on Saoirse was correct. After we received reports on your interaction with Adler Kemp, we picked up on your rendezvous with Neva Mora.
Our files indicate she's second in command, so getting on her good side will ensure you get into the Crimson Fleet. Yes, you passed your first test and you're still alive. But before we get too confident, that either means she suspects nothing, or she intends to make an example of you later. Just remember, these are ruthless criminals, so don't let your guard down.
And their ruthlessness is only surpassed by their cunning. You should proceed with caution, regardless of how well you think you've ingratiated yourself.
Ok.
So what's next for you on Neva's agenda? Excellent. If you're heading to the Key, I assume you'll be meeting Delgado soon.
Delgado is the leader of the Crimson Fleet. I have a profile here with some information on his background. You'll want to know the individual cadences of every member of the fleet, but Delgado's most of all.
I wonder if the files mention any of his poker tips.
Ma è una flotta Cremisi o il cartello messicano questo? No, perché vorrei capire.
You will be thankful you did the homework when it comes time for the test. In any case, now that you're with the fleet, you'll be operating independently. We will shadow you eventually, but we'll need to maintain our distance for now, especially while you're on the Key. This will also give us time to bolster our defenses, should we need to engage with the fleet in the future.
Sir, on that note, shall we begin implementing the upgrade to our shields?
Immediately, Lieutenant. Notify the engineers and relay the
E
information.
miei, no, non li potete aggiustare, per
I hope your
favore, no?
entry into the fleet has overcome any doubts you may have had regarding your mission. It certainly increased my estimates on success. Keep up the good work. We'll expect further reports. Dismissed.
Ah, tutto qui. Azzo. Vabbè, noi andiamo. E io che volevo fare le altre missioni, però ci avevano arrestato, quindi abbiamo dovuto dire obbedisco, manco fossimo l'eroe del due mondi, cavolo.
What's out there?
A brief history of time. If you find any edition, any at all, I will be your friend like forever.
E tu che cavolo ci fai qui? E tuo padre dove è finito? Ah, ok, sì. È stato ferito l'altra volta, quindi sì. Piaci con noi. E signori, scorso episodio, la morte di Sara, attaccata dagli astrali. Ha lasciato un duro colpo per la Constellation, perché il capo Constellation Sara è stata eliminata dagli astrali. E dove sarebbe questo sistema più vicino? Forse Narion. Ma io non capisco perché questi qua c'hanno tutti i nomi tratti dei film di Sergio Leone. Perché Cheyenne e c'era una volta il West, con la Cardinale, Henry Fonda e Charles Bronson. Vabbè, arriviamo a Olympus e fa. Ecco, andiamo prima a Olympus. Poi da Olympus andiamo alla chiave. fatto questo. Da qui andiamo. Andiamo a Cheyenne. Ne stiamo buttando di carburante. Alla faccia dello spreco energetico.
Welcome to Freestar State. We're gonna do a quick scan for contraband, and you can be on your way. That's all we need. You're cleared for landing in.
Aspetta un secondo. Ma è della missione principale. Comunque signori, adesso finiamo queste missioni. Tipo la torre incontra il re. Poi dopo continuiamo con quella principale. Dell'unità. E purtroppo l'altra volta, nello scorso episodio, l'avevamo iniziata, però dovevamo parlare con un membro Varun. Siamo stati arrestati. Questo comandante, il Kame o il Kaba, come cavolo si chiama, ci sta facendo fare tutte queste missioni per evitare di farci finire dentro. No. Quindi dobbiamo andare qua. Ok. Ovviamente abbiamo fatto tutto il giro dell'universo per riuscire ad arrivare alla chiave.
Grav jump spinning down. Just look at those stars.
Ok, cosa c'è lì?
Hail acknowledged. Duck where you like.
Thank you. Ok, attracchiamo. Livello 50 la chiave. Madonna, livello 50.
Time to cycle the airlock and move.
Dobbiamo parlare con Naiva.
You might want this.
Get out of my face. You said the take was 10K, but it was 30. Big difference on 40% of 10 versus 30.
Ok, parleremo con Naiva. Eccola qui.
You wanted 4K, you got 4K. Not my problem.
Naiva Mora.
If you're stealing from me, you bet your ass it's your problem.
Ecco. Calla.
You kidding me? Way to make a mess in front of my new rook.
Hey, steal from me and get caught? Better off dead.
Sounds like you did the fleet a favor. Now toss this body out of an airlock before it turns into a damn air freshener. The hell took you so long? Forget how to grab jump or something? Maybe for you. I'd rather shove a shotgun up my nose than remember the face of every low-life rook who passes through this station.
Ecco.
But, all that aside, you made it. So now, you get to hear a nifty history lesson.
Sono tutto orecchi.
Pencils ready? Good.
Avevo 10,
This
quindi che cazzo me ne
floating
frega.
scrap heap you're standing on is called the Key. Used to be an old UC military star station, and now it's the fleet's base of operations. Might look a little beat up on the outside, but we keep it together.
Bravi, bravi.
Hell yeah, it is. Just watch your back when you do. Cred sticks tend to disappear around here if you catch
Sì, al 1000 per 1000 ti sei spiegato.
Don't worry, I keep all my cred sticks in a secret... well, somewhere.
Bravissimo.
Leave it at that.
Anyway, I'll
Scusate.
tell you all about the key. But it's better if I show you too. Follow me.
Certo.
Alright. History time. So, the key is in orbit around Suvorov. That's the very same ice ball where the United Colonies
blocco,
built
ok.
a supermax prison they call the Lock. The UC is so clever. Supermax prison, lock, key. Ah, cute, huh?
Vabbè, potevano usare dei potevano usare dei nomi diversi, non è che.
Now, we've got everything the fleet needs right here. Of course, you've got to pay for it. Remember, on the key, credits are king.
Ok.
What the hell is this?
All right, hang on, Nev. Before you get pissed, I've got my hands full.
Jasmine, sweetie, I'm trying to give a tour here. So you want to tell me why those damn doors are sealed?
It's called a malfunction. You know, that thing I spend most of my day dealing with. Believe me, my people are on it. Have a little faith for once.
Aww.
Mi sa che non ne ha.
And you always, Angel. This here's Jasmine. You need anything for your ship, she's got you covered.
Ma se vuoi dargli un'occhiata che ti è mezzo distrutta.
So anyway, we were talking about the Lock.
Sì, del
About 100
blocco.
years ago, the prisoners down there rioted and took over the place. After stealing some ships, they were actually able to make it up here and took over the key.
About time you brought us new blood, Neva. I was getting tired of trading with the same old faces.
You're just ticked everyone's getting wise to your ridiculous prices, Elutra. Anyway, welcome
Ok,
to the
parla.
depot, Rook, where you'll be lucky if these blood-sucking leeches don't bleed you completely dry.
Farò in modo di no.
Whoa. It's not our fault that people don't appreciate how much it costs to get untraceable merchandise onto the key.
Neva's just whining because she thinks she lost a ton of cash selling us a shipment of gear. She should have done her homework.
Yeah, sure, laugh it up. I'll remember that next time I need something from you cheapskates. Let's move on.
Ok, arrivo.
Back to my story. After the liberated prisoners grabbed the key, they established it as a base of operations and began pirating the spaceways. That was how the Crimson Fleet began. Of course, Jasper Cricks had a lot to do with all that, but we'll get to him later. Rook, meet Zuri, queen of the rare exports.
If I don't have it, you don't need it.
Neuroamps, blueprints. Hit her up and she'll take care of you.
Speaking of which, you still owe me for that last purchase, Neva. It's like 5 figures. Don't make me collect it the hard way.
The hard way? Oh no. Rook, protect me from Zuri's vengeance. Enough of the bullshit, Zuri. I'll pay you when I pay you.
Ecco.
Deal with it. Got a problem with that? Take it up with the boss.
See
On the
anything
right,
you like?
got Radley from the Trade Authority.
Comunque Zuri, sei sicura che tu non sei sarda? No, perché...
Then we got our med bay on the left, run by the one and only Samina Mizra.
Ecco, si è bloccata lì, porca puttana.
We don't run any free clinics up in here, you don't?
Meno male.
Okay, this is our final stop.
Se togli quella cazzo di gamba, lei magari può passare.
Watered down drinks at ridiculously exorbitant prices.
Qua non ci credo,
And
non ci
right
credo
here
che si è bloccata
is
lì,
the most
cazzo.
important place on the entire station. The Reckoner's Core, run
Meno
by
male che si è
the
alzata quella lì.
incomparable Shinya Voss.
Temevo che si bloccasse lì,
I can't believe Delgado still lets you recruit given what happened with the last one.
You mean Austin Rape? It's been taken care of, all right? I don't like loose ends, and this Rook is the one who tied it off.
Perhaps next time you'll try to be a bit more discerning regarding your
Ma
choices.
sei sicuro che tu non sei Mick Foley?
Cost effective.
Yeah,
Giapponese però.
Anyway, Shinya handles our lifeblood, the money. We call him our reckoner, but if you ask me, he's actually a pain in the ass.
And Neva will slit your throat if she thinks you'll bleed creds.
Go to hell, boss. Take care of our new friend here, or I'll find a way to pull the pin on that little party popper in your chest. Anyway, Shinya will get you set up in our system. I've got real work to do.
Ok.
Once you're done, head upstairs and I'll introduce you to the boss.
Ok.
Time for a proper introduction. I am Shinya Voss, the official reckoner for the Crimson Fleet. And since Neva so thoughtfully mentioned it, yes, this is a bomb embedded in my chest. And no, I'll never know the meaning of the word humble. In fact, I find Delgado's idea of a security measure to be quite empowering.
Quindi tu saresti una sorta di Alan Turing, no?
Glad you approve. Obviously, betrayal isn't taken lightly around here. Since I oversee the bulk of transactions and maintain all accounts for the fleet, I'm a prime target for information. Should our enemies capture me or I grew any semblance of a moral conscience, you might consider me the greatest threat we have. For Delgado, the bomb grants peace of mind and a certain degree of safety. It's why he's the boss. Of course, I'm not the first reckoner to bear a bomb under my ribcage, but Delgado was smart enough to continue the tradition. Now, let me get you set up. A moment while I convene with the core. Thanks to advanced modifications even Ryujin would envy, I can interface directly with our mainframe and the Galbank network. This allows me to move and clean credits faster and more efficiently than any run-of-the-mill cyber runner. There, you're done.
Addirittura, già fatto.
All you need now is Delgado's blessing, and you'll be one of us.
Cazzo, è un prete.
The perfect segue into my final subject. Thanks to our relations with contacts across the galaxy, we always have a steady stream of jobs available. I've granted you all the necessary permissions to access these listings at any time, using the computers that surround the core. If Neva's chosen wisely, we certainly will.
Grazie, grazie.
I believe that covers all I have to say, so you can run along to Delgado. Take the elevator to the upper level. You should be able to find your way from there, I hope.
Cazzo, l'hai fatto tu il coso della nave.
Are you looking to start something? Because I'll finish it.
Atrium to cargo bay doors have been repaired. Oh, and you're welcome, Nav.
Eccolo qui, Delgado.
Ah, there's our other new recruit.
Ecco, lo sapevo io. Un tipo con I baffi.
So, now that we are all here, it's time to get down to business. The two of you are the only rooks that have made the latest cut. The rest, well, let's just say they won't be joining us ever again. Neva's willing to put her neck on the line and vouch for you, which means you've got what it takes to join the Crimson Fleet.
Grazie.
You'd better not disappoint, or you'll find yourself answering to me, personally. All right, let's get started here.
Ok, dica.
When you sign up with the Crimson Fleet, you're in it for the long haul. No one quits. No one retires. The only way out is death.
La
You
mia o
stay
la
loyal,
tua?
or you pay the consequences. Fleet before friends. Fleet before family. Fleet before yourself. Boss. Good. You're getting it already. I like that.
Can we get on with this? I want to get drunk at the last Nova.
I'm impressed. That is the first intelligent thing you have said this entire time, Mathis. Since you two seem so eager to move forward, let's get to your next job.
Ecco.
Pack your cold weather gear, Rooks. Where we are going, you're going to need it.
Oh, God, don't tell me you're dragging him down to Suvorov for another one of your little initiation runs. 10 Johns to the surface, 12 dead Rooks. You'd think by now you would have given up on that goddamn campfire story.
Crix's legacy is no story, Neva. We've got fresh eyes in the fleet. And if these two want to impress, they're going to help me search those ruins.
I hope you're right, Dale. That new code we grabbed for the lot cost us a ton of credits. And a decent captain.
This initiation, as Neva calls it, is your chance to see where it all began. On Suvorov with Jasper Crix. Crix led the riots that gave birth to the Crimson Fleet. And if his legacy is still out there, we're going to be the ones to find
Ok, la troveremo.
Before Crix left the fleet, he left a message talking about a major score. One that would set up the fleet to be a big player in the settled systems.
Ottimo, ottimo.
Somewhere down the line, they started calling it Crix's legacy. And everyone who's tried to find it has wound up empty-handed, missing, or dead. If we're gonna beat those odds, we'll first need a lead. And I would wager we will find one on Suvorov.
Dale's leaving out the best part. That this whole search is based on a handful of words on a very old slate. Crix left a lot of big talk on that
Non è che è
report.
tipo l'Eldorado questa cosa che
Not a
state
lot of
cercando, no?
Some of us believe in it more than others.
Don't listen to her. When we get our hands on Crix's legacy, the fleet will be operating at a completely different level. We will become more than a match for UC System.
Ok.
Exactly. Now you're beginning to understand.
Sempre.
Okay, enough discussion. We have got a lot of work to do. To that end, the next stop is the lock. I've had Jazz feed the coordinates into your ship's computer. Since Mathis doesn't have a ship, he's going to ride with me. I'll see you down there, Rook. Don't keep me waiting.
Is Mina seeing anyone right now? The patience, I mean. I got sore hit.
This is the key. I'm honestly impressed they managed to keep the thing operational.
Yeah?
Se dobbiamo salire sulla nostra navetta. Però vediamo se riesco a beccare la tipa che si chiama Jazz.
Smuggling beats a real job any day.
Ok, va bene, ciao.
The fleet is family. Stealing from each other is just what you call a professional courtesy.
Aspetta, voglio vedere se riesco a beccare la tipa che si chiama Jazz, dov'è?
So there I am, UC security on my tail, and my grav drive just chokes. And you know what I find back there?
Vabbè, non fa niente, dai, andiamo alla nostra navetta. Ok, adesso ci sganciamo.
Locks, air pressure, drive.
stuck in the same place.
Sam. Cavolo, belle queste pistole.
About time you got here.
I told you you were wasting your time, Del.
Yeah? We will see.
Sì, non fare lo spaccone,
I am
però.
running things around here, so keep your mouth shut. You got that?
Fine.
All right. Listen up, because I am only going to go through this once. We are here to dig up any info about Grix's legacy.
Okay.
We are not here to scrap for loot. Whatever you pick up, don't think, don't get creative, bring it straight to me. It's so simple, even a rook like you can't screw it up.
Hold on, no scrapping? How the hell am I supposed to make money around here?
All right, that's enough. If either of you want to fly with the Crimson Fleet, then you need to follow one simple rule.
Sentiamo.
When you're on a job, you do exactly what I say. No questions asked.
Okay.
If that doesn't work for you, just say so, and I will leave you on this ice bar without a ship. You will be dead within hours.
Se mi frego la tua nave.
Oh, and there's one more thing.
Hmm.
Your little friend can tag along until we get to the outer doors of the prison, but I will be damned if I'm letting them inside.
You go on now. I know how to handle myself on iceball planets. Trust me.
We have a lot of ground to cover between the landing area and the lock, so let's get moving.
Se me ne frega, dai. Ah, anche qua in rame c'è. Dai, su.
I've got some time to kill.
Ma tutti quanti sono arrivati o che cazzo stanno aspettando? Vabbè, comunque vediamo se
Here we are. The place where Jasper Griggs laid the groundwork for finding the legacy and eventually the Crimson Fleet. The lock.
Yeah, he needs to get this thing open, like, right now. It's freezing out here.
Then crank up your suit heat, Mathis, because it's probably not going to get much better once we are inside.
Giusto.
All right, let's keep moving. Standing out here isn't doing us any good. This ID card cost a small fortune. Let's hope it pays off. We are in. Let's go. First time I have been inside this part of the lock, so keep your eyes open. See anything unusual? Call it out. If it's hostile, take it.
Terzo romanzo di Dickens, Nicholas Nickleby.
Yeah, sure. Must have been awful. Better them than most of
Something's out there.
Ecco. Veloce.
I'll show you what the
Bello. Che senso ha usare quest'arma qui? Cioè non ho munizioni, che sfiga.
You wanna mess with a Crimson Fleet pirate? Killed one!
Devo reintegrare un po' di ossigeno. Un'altra devo togliere per forza. Cosa me ne faccio di tutta quell'asce? Il gatto fermo.
Must be a nest. I bet these things are crawling all over the place.
Lo credo anch'io.
Yeah, and their buddies probably heard us firing from about a kilometer away. Hallelujah. If we weren't on this job with Delgado, I'd drop you for saying that.
Enough already. I should have known better than to bring both of you at the same time. Now let's see. Looks like we are inside some sort of prisoner transfer area, but everything is locked down tight. Since you are such good friends, why don't you and Mathis head up to that control room and see if you can get some more of these doors open?
Just great. The hell are we supposed to do now? Whew. Yeah, you're right. Now that I think about it, this gives me an idea. A way we could turn this situation to our advantage. Use this opportunity to take out Delgado, and at the same time, make some serious credits for ourselves. Whoa, hang on. Give me a second to explain. Let's pretend for a second Delgado's correct. And there's information here about Crix's legacy. Once we get rid of him, we'll dig up the garbage ourselves and sell whatever we find to Neva. We'll be rolling in credits. Oh, fine. Suit yourself. You know, for a second there, I was almost starting to respect you. Now, let's find a way out of here.
Invece tu mi fai schifo. Aspetta, però, fammi controllare. Dopo polizia.
Use the intercom up there if you can.
We might as well grab some good stuff for ourselves.
Anyone still alive up there? Waiting to hear back. Answer if you can. So the two of you made it, huh? Well, brush the dust off and listen up. We have obviously been cut off, so I need you to do two things.
Okay.
First, I want you to keep looking for a way to open the rest of the doors down here. Otherwise, I'm not going anywhere. And second, try and dig up whatever you can about Jasper Crix. You both got that?
Capito.
Yeah? You'd better. And tell Mathis not to get any bright ideas, or I will gut him myself.
Attention. Lockdown mode has been rescinded.
Quindi dobbiamo andare al blocco D. Attiviamo l'energia ausiliaria. Ok.
Looks like there's a guard tower overlooking the cell block. We should check it out.
Ok, ho trovato la porta. Porca puttana, oh. Vabbè, non ci credo, cazzo. Andiamo. Andiamo, che non me ne frega niente di questi. Bell'arma. Ok, giù. Devi prendere un medkit se... Fatto. Quindi dobbiamo andare qua su. Dov'è? Ma ti vuoi muovere? No.
Yeah, right. You saw it back there. Those things, whatever they were, they've probably ripped him to shreds by now. Did the job for us.
No.
And if they haven't, we can still handle the job. We just have to get our hands a little dirty. Wouldn't be the first time, am I right? Of all the people to get trapped here with, why the hell did I get stuck with you, huh? Fine, have it your way. So, now that we've made it to the guard tower, what's our next move, genius?
Darti due schiaffi.
Keep doing what we've been doing. Right. Glad I asked. I suppose we should start off by searching the tower for the location of Crix's cell.
Giusto.
If he stashed any useful information, it might still be hidden somewhere inside.
Allora, vediamo dov'è. Qua non c'è. Blocca l'accesso alla sezione 3 del blocco D.
Cell D03118. Okay. It's a place to start, I guess.
Quindi qui, poi... Ecco qua.
Just a bit of imagination.
Cazzo è? La lampada.
Today, I bumped into someone in the mess hall yapping about a ship carrying a fortune in credits. I know it's usually bullshit, but he seemed to have details. After striking up a conversation, I found out the ship was a Galbank transport named Legacy that went down in some remote system during the war. This is exactly the score I'd been waiting to find. I need to contact Carter to let him know it's time to get off this rock. He'll help the mining detail slip into the utility closet in the ventilation room. That's where we'll dig. Not up, but through. Right to the armory. Carter mentioned that security keeps rotating codes on all the terminals in the lock, so we'll have to coordinate this carefully. For now, we'll continue using his locker in the showers area as a drop point for the code to the utility closet. By this time next month, I should be out of this dump and uploading those creds into my account.
Quindi l'area docce.
Delgado was right. Cricks must have hit the Galbank transport and stashed away the money or something. Play this right. Sticking rigid.
Ok. Porca miseria, dai. Dobbiamo passare lì. Addirittura ci lanciano le pietre. Andamene a fanculo. Cazzo, livello 10, porca puttana. Dai, che cazzo c'è dietro? La porta. Quindi questo
Confirming that the latest code to the utility room is 486111071. The mining crew tells me it'll take them a week to cut through the ice, so I'm giving you that long to square your end of the plan. When the tunnel reaches the armory, I'll get my people to start a riot. When you hear the fireworks go off, get your ass to the shuttle bay. We get one shot at this. If we play our cards right, this gets us one step closer to that fortune that went down with the Legacy. You report any of this to the guards, well, you know what'll happen. Okay, Carter.
48611071.
The utility room is 486111071. The mining crew tells me it'll take them a week to cut through the ice, so I'm giving you that long to square your end of the plan. When the tunnel reaches the armory, I'll get my people to start a riot. When you hear the fireworks go off, get your ass to the shuttle bay. We get one shot at this. If we play our cards right, this gets us one step closer to that fortune that went down with the Legacy. Report any of this to the guards.
Dai, fammi passare. Se devo mettere il codice sono fottuto.
Was this an armory? Looks like they cleared this place out.
Che cazzo ci fai tu qui?
Well, what do we have here? Give me some.
Oh cazzo. Porca puttana, tutti qua sono. E vaffanculo. Madonna. E basta.
Enjoy that, Dartner! Good one! I'm gonna wipe the floor with you!
Se trovassi un medkit sarebbe molto apprezzato. Gli è crollato. Ok, me l'ha dato il medkit.
Where the fleet started.
Eyes up! Incoming!
Ok, l'ufficio del direttore, perfetto. Eh beh, certo, hai ragione.
I knew it. Everyone said I was out of my mind, but something told me we'd find the answers down here. Looks like I picked the right person for the job.
Hey, what the hell? This is bullshit, Delgado. I helped plenty.
That Mathis? Tell him to shut up. I will deal with him later.
Whatever.
Okay. Now, all we have to do is find a way off of this planet. Let me see. Here we go. I'm looking at schematics for the lock, and I don't think there's a way to get you back to the surface from there.
Ok,
but I
dai.
can open the outer doors to the shuttle bay and let you fly one of the shuttles down there directly up to the key. Good answer. You're learning fast. Okay, let me see. One of these probably opens the door.
Shuttle bay activated. Initiating the icing process. Please stand by.
Yup, it's got it. Might take a while though. Those bay doors have not been opened in almost a century. You have done a hell of a job, Rook. We will talk when you get back to the key.
Parliamo con lui.
Why the hell did you lie to Delgado about me? You didn't do all this work alone.
Tu.
Hey, come on. I was just looking out for both of us. I could have cut you out of the deal, but I didn't, right? Look, about all that killing Delgado stuff, why don't we just forget about everything that I said? You know, like it never happened. Yeah, of course, don't worry, I'm good for it. Now, let's get the heck out of here.
Non capisco dove devo andare. Qua, ok. Scendi però. Porca miseria. Livello 19 la regina, porca puttana. Via, via. Bello. Cazzo. Che cazzo ha fatto? Subito inventario. Avanti. Salta, perché ti blocchi, porca puttana. Si blocca qui sta merda. Ti blocchi qua mi incazzo, Vediamo se c'è qualche medkit qui. Ottimo, ottimo, dai. Ah. Madonna. Ragazzi, ho la nave nuova. Che bello. Madonna, questa sì che è una nave. Ok, attracchiamo. Allora, comunque signori, per quanto riguarda l'arrivo alla chiave lo vedrete nel prossimo episodio. Vi ricordo di mettere un like, di commentare il video e di condividerlo. Quindi un saluto da itemnati91 e alla prossima su Starfield. Ciao a tutti, ciao ciao.
Yeah.